This is the 70th show, 7-0, and we're going to take this occasion to send back the lightning of creation right back where it came from, right up there, up in heaven. Okay, so as you can see, on the tree of the Kabbalah, you have the lightning of creation, which has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 angles. And that's your 7 days of creation. Okay, so from here, we're going to go back to here where on my 69 show, I kind of said a little bit of everything, but I did forget something, and that's why I'm back over here with this. It's because I forgot to say and mention that the guy was nailed with 3 nails. And the 3 nails, if we know our Hebrew, okay, is the word Vav, which is at the 6th position inside the Hebrew alphabet, and it means nail. All right, so nail equals 6. So this is that, but that's not this because that's a word and this is a number. And this goes back to our friend over here, our aleph, well, our alpha and omega, as well as aleph-tav, the alphabet himself, which is this is the first letter and this is the last letter of the Hebrew alphabet. And you can see he has 3 nails, which is where they hid the word witchcraft, which is equal to 666. And we have 666 over here because he has 3 nails in him. All right, and this joins the first letter of the alphabet, which is aleph, to the last letter of the Hebrew alphabet, which is tav, and that's why he is also the Father and the Son, because your Father is aleph-beth, in other words, a phonetic duality, the alphabet, all right, which is also alpha is the dominant and beth is duality. So dominant duality. And you can find that here also. It has another meaning. We are dealing with duality, so it's the house of the Lord or God, because the ox is also represented the house of the Father, because the ox is masculine and it represents masculine traits such as father, son, and all that other, and strength. So this is the house of the Father, and you can find it up here behind the door. And we're going to go back to here, where again we have a little bit of a solution, the answer why he was a carpenter. And why was he a carpenter? Well, it's very simple, because of he came out of a tree. There you see, tree, carpenter, tree, carpenter. Okay. You can find him up there, all right? And that's why he's a king of kings, because his little head here was at the top of the tree, which is the crown of the tree. So there you go. And what we want to do is cut the head, okay, of the Father, because that's the head of the snake. The alphabet is the head of the snake, which you can see here, a sword, and the anagram for the word sword is words. That's no coincidence. And I want to just take a step back. Once you start understanding that a long time ago, when they started introducing magic inside a religion, they also introduced magic inside of all this nonsense, where somebody out there figured out how to, the word that would be associated to 666 as well as 111, so that it would represent witchcraft. Okay, so this was a verbal Sudoku that matched numbers with symbols. So it's not something that came from above right here. It came from the occult, and it came from witchcraft. And you can see that also in simple gematria, witchcraft equals 111, and that's not a coincidence either, because in your little tree, okay, you have behind it. It also the idea that there's three pillars, and three pillars look like one. So this is that, but that's not this. So there you go. Where else? Oh, yeah, I wanted to show you this. Right here, you have your three nails, which represent the 666. Okay, and you also have three nails on top, which would also represent your 33. You got three nails here and three nails there, so that would be your magic. And if you take a step back and you see where it's all in, it's inside a circle, a radiant circle, okay, which a circle also has a radiant, and this is where they pulled out all that nonsense of God having no beginning, no end, because that's what a circle does, has no beginning, no end. It is infinite, that is taken from pi. You will find pi inside of Genesis. And the, what should we call it? The, there's something else here. Yeah, radiant. He's your one and only God. Your one and only God, because a circle has only one side. So this was a load of BS. Okay, I did go from here to here, but I didn't go here, which is our cube in the middle of Mecca, which is the Kaaba of Allah, and if you say it, you have a phonetic duality, which is the Kabbalah, and that was, you have your 12 sides, your 12 corners on a cube. You would have 4 on top, 4 around, and 4 on the bottom, which equals 12, and your 12 is your aleph-beth, okay, your 1 and your 2, which if you look at it like this, it is 12. All right, so all this is done through magic, which is witchcraft, and that's your witchcraft. And yeah, I was also looking for the 666, and I can't find it here. Somebody, well, it's kind of here, because this is made with 6 circles and 6 circles and 6 circles, and this is the cube of God, and that's inside of the Kabbalah. But you can also find the 666 in the name of Allah, which also happens to have the 666 in Greek numbers. Okay, so that's again witchcraft. So they didn't escape the spells. So these people are under spells, these people are under spells, and these people are under spells, and it's all witchcraft. And that's going to be that for today. So remember, when somebody talks to you about the Father above, you talk to them about the alphabet, and we keep hacking at the head of the snake, which is the alphabet. So yeah, I also wanted to show that. That's where your cube is at. Forgot that. So there's that's about it for today, and have a great evening. Don't forget to believe in something, but not this. All right? Take care.